The black-clad figures shot out waves of spiritual energy, shouting in unison, "Kill, leave no one alive." The soldiers struck by the attack kept falling down. The second prince exclaimed in shock, "Father, what's happening outside?" The first prince said, "This is bad." At that moment, the ruler of Jing-tu soared into the air, asking softly, "How dare you invade the royal palace and start a massacre?" The black-clad group surrounded him on all sides. The ruler of Jing-tu paused, realizing he had fallen into a trap. Impossible, there are actually 4 auras of the early stage of the Save Lives realm here. He gritted his teeth, his face dark with caution. To mobilize such a large amount of strength at once is definitely not ordinary. "Which sect do you belong to?" The ruler of Jing-tu pointed at one of them and loudly threatened, "I advise you to withdraw quickly. The holy land of the Buddhist sect is in the royal capital." The figure responded with surprise, "Are you talking about the Xian Kong Pagoda?" "Hee, they have long since turned to ruins." The ruler of Jing-tu said gravely, hesitating, It's impossible, have you really destroyed the Xian Kong Pagoda?" They all unleashed their spiritual energy to attack his shield, saying, "Why waste words with him? Kill him. Then, blood will cleanse the royal palace. Our mission is not over yet." They exclaimed with delight, "With the national fortune blessing, can we reach the mid-stage of the Save Lives realm? Interesting, but this little power isn't enough to slip through our fingers." The ruler of Jing-tu gritted his teeth, straining against the 2 forces pressing in from either side. The crown prince anxiously called out, "Father." Princess Mingyu panicked and said, "Why? Why is it happening so suddenly?" The ruler of Jing-tu turned his head, urgently calling them, quickly leave the Jing-tu kingdom and go as far away as possible, hurry up." One of them waved his hand and ordered, "You all go kill them, not a single one should be left alive. This is the mission that the master has assigned." Princess Mingyu turned and called, "Elder brother, second brother, hurry, take the Lahapican with you." The 3 of them hurriedly left, and the group in black quickly chased after them, "Don't let them escape." The 3 of them flew towards the teleportation array. The second prince tightly held the token and said, "There is a teleportation array ahead, I have the token in my hand, it can activate this array, we will teleport out of the Jing-tu kingdom at the fastest speed." The crown prince turned his head. Furious, he shouted, "Damn it! Who are these people? After we escape, we must investigate the truth." As the 3 were about to enter the teleportation array, a force from behind rushed in, shattering the flowing river of light. Before falling, the second prince threw a token to them, saying, "You all hurry and go." The first prince also hurriedly threw Princess Mingyu inside, saying, "Little sister, hurry up, Gage will help you hold them off." The token flew in with Princess Mingyu. He exerted his strength to block the entrance, saying, "Today, no matter who it is, don't even think about approaching this teleportation array." The black-clad figures that were chasing suddenly halted, "Damn it! This guy wants to self-destruct and take us all with him, retreat quickly." The first prince shouted out, then self-destructed, causing an incredibly terrifying explosion. Princess Mingyu reached out, painfully calling, "Elder brother." On this side, the group was still surrounding the ruler of Jing Tuesday. The shield could no longer hold and was about to crack. He angrily asked, "Who are you all? Why do you want to destroy my Jing-tu kingdom?" The black-clad man replied with a sinister laugh, "Blame your misfortune. The gate of death is just here." The ruler of Jing-tu glared and exclaimed, "The gate of death." The other person excitedly replied, "Once we eliminate you, the creatures from Ming Yuan will take advantage of the situation to attack. At that time, this country will soon be occupied. Don't worry, the people here will have a place to go in the future." The ruler of Jing-tu shouted, "This is a conspiracy, an extremely grand conspiracy." After saying this, he was torn apart by them. In a dark place deep within the palace of Jing-tu kingdom, a large foot stomped on the ground, causing a loud noise. For months later, unpleasant curses echoed from within that ship, "Damn it, this damned world is getting more chaotic by the day. La Zhou, where I live, has been invaded by deep-sea creatures, and many cultivators who resisted have been suppressed, while the remaining ones are imprisoned like livestock." That's right, the Ming Yuan army is full of momentum. The mid-level and low-level sects are no match for them, only sects of the level of Immortal sect have the qualification to confront them. But right now, who can step up to take charge of the situation? Li Wujie, sweating, thought as he looked at them from afar. We just left Xiankong Pagoda not long ago, and yet the situation is already this chaotic, a girl walking around said. Newspapers for sale, newspapers here. The latest daily edition of the World of Martial Arts, well worth buying. 2 coins for 1 copy. Li Wujie stepped forward and handed her 2 coins to buy a newspaper. Thank you. Turning back to Akuan, Jun Lin casually praised Xiao Hong. Your skills have become more and more refined lately, haven't they? You have a talent for this. Hong Qianyi, feeling frustrated, punched his back and replied, as long as the master is satisfied, that's all that matters. Li Wujie approached to report. Master, as you instructed, I have brought back the latest newspaper. Jun Lin observed him and asked, you look troubled. It seems something significant has happened recently, right? Li Wujie opened the newspaper and read seriously. The newspaper states that the master has destroyed Xiankong Pagoda and, in a fit of rage, also annihilated the Jing-Tu kingdom. Not only was the palace drenched in blood, but the royal family was also exterminated. The Jing-Tu kingdom was left vulnerable and was occupied by the Ming Yuan army. I can't believe they would slander the master like this, it's truly shameless. Jun Lin took off his glasses and asked in astonishment, what? The Xiankong Pagoda has been destroyed? Li Wujie clenched his fists and speculated, could it be the work of the Ming Yuan clan? Jun Lin's expression turned serious as he reasoned, they probably wouldn't be so blatant. Not to mention spreading rumors, it must have been carried out by the human clan. Considering the abbot of the Xiankong Pagoda is related to the Ming Yuan, it's possible that the major sects in the eastern domain are colluding with the Ming Yuan clan. He stroked his chin and said, as soon as we left, the Xiankong Pagoda and Jing-Tu kingdom were destroyed. Thus, the Ming Yuan creatures easily occupied the Jing-Tu kingdom. It seems the mastermind has planned this for a long time, and we are merely a bridge in their scheme. Li Wujie frowned and asked him, Master, do they have schemes regarding that portal? Hearing this, Jun Lin recalled an important detail, that's right, everything revolves around the deployment of the star portal. I suspect the royal family of the Jing-Tu kingdom also has a star portal. The Ming Yuan clan is trying to collude with some sects of the eastern domain to open the star portal and unleash the forces from beyond. Li Wujie glanced through the newspaper and confirmed, Master is not wrong. The disciple just saw the news on the boat waiting for customers and discovered that many people are fleeing. According to their complaints, many places in the eastern domain have been invaded by Ming Yuan creatures, and the situation is becoming increasingly urgent. Jun Lin exclaimed, I didn't expect the Ming Yuan clan to act faster than anticipated. Is there any other important news? Li Wujie read further down, his expression growing more worried. Oh no, the Wasteland province is in trouble, and there's also, the Xian sect. Upon hearing this, Jun Lin quickly turned and ordered, what? The Xian sect is also in trouble. It seems that the distance is too far, so even the sound transmission jade slip couldn't be used. Akuan, turn back to the Wasteland province. Ding, congratulations host for randomly activating the check-in mission, receiving the reward of magical talent, heavenly phenomenon and earthly signs. Jun Lin looked at the spiritual energy in his hand with delight. I was just thinking of luring the snake out of its hole. I didn't expect you to come to my door. Let's see what exactly you are. On the side of the Wasteland province, the Gu clan sat in the carriage, continuously whipping the human clan to hurry them along. Hurry up. From today onwards, you all will be slaves to my Gu clan for eternity. The human clan gritted their teeth, pulling at the chains while cursing under their breath. Damn it, this Ming Yuan clan is treating us humans like this, and yet we can't resist. Is it really true that our Wasteland province will be shrouded in darkness forever? At first, Senior Yi established a reputation that made the major Dao Zhou in the eastern domain dare not look down on us. Those glorious days have barely passed, and now this has happened. Now even the Xian sect is in trouble. I think that even if Senior Yi were to appear, it wouldn't change anything. At that moment, a man rushed in shouting, it's bad. The Gu clan is about to publicly execute the rebellious cultivator in the street. This time it's Xiao Fairy from the Xian sect. Everyone was shocked upon hearing this and hurried out of the room to see what. Let's go outside and take a look. At the execution ground, seeing it with their own eyes made everyone even more sorrowful. I never expected that even Zhao Fairy from the Xian Tian sect wouldn't escape the clutches of the Gu clan. One person approached Zhao Ling. The peak of the divine transformation realm said, I heard you have a very high status in the Xian Tian sect. Haha, even your elder doesn't dare to open the mountain gate, only daring to hide inside like a turtle. Yet you still dare to run outside, where do you think you're going? The Gu clan general in the unified realm laughed wickedly, saying, in the entire wasteland province, your Xian Tian sect is the most troublesome. But it's okay, today I, the Great Bone King, will gather more forces. He pinched Zhao Ling's cheek, teasingly stating each word, I will break through your Xian Tian sect and completely annihilate everyone inside. Zhao Ling, unafraid, looked him in the eye and retorted, if you dare to do that, once your master from the Xian Tian sect returns from his travels, he will definitely wipe out all your Gu clan members. The Gu clan general snorted with force, Jun Lin, right? That by Fa killing god. I see he's just a name without substance. The reason he doesn't dare to return is probably that he's too scared and has hidden away like a dog. How could he dare to take revenge for you? His loud laughter echoed with extreme arrogance. Yang Feng, the master of the Move Mountain sect, was at the peak of the divine transformation realm. He glanced back and advised, you all, do not act rashly. The strength of both sides is too disparate, even if you rebel together, it would only lead to a futile death. The Gu clan general gathered strength into his hand, ready to finish off Zhao Ling. Humph, let me see if your body is as tough as your mouth, he said. Sharp spikes pierced through Zhao Ling's chest. Yang Feng could only kneel helplessly on the ground. I'm sorry, Yi Senior, I truly cannot do anything right now. The Move Mountain sect has tried to stop the Gu clan before, but we suffered over half our casualties. The other disciples could only leave the sect, hoping to save their lives. I do not wish for any more wasted deaths. The Gu clan general paused, wondering, what is this silence about? Is it only by hearing the desperate pleas of this woman or her wretched cries that I can threaten the human clan? Thinking this, he applied more force, driving the two sharp spikes deeper into Zhao Ling's flesh. In contrast, she did not emit the painful cries he desired, instead, she continued to endure. And Yung Fong couldn't help but exclaim, a strong-willed woman. Yi Senior, Wasteland Province needs you, the Gu clan general grunted in anger again. You want to kill Zhao Ling? Fine, if you want to die like this, then I will grant your wish. Zhao Ling gritted her teeth in pain and thought, is it finally time to end this? At that moment, a Kuan had arrived with an overwhelming pressure. The Gu clan general stood frozen in shock and asked, what is this? This kind of aura can only be felt from the king of our Gu clan. Yang Feng knelt down and looked up at a Kuan, asking, aura of the Save Lives realm, is this the Demon King? With the Ming Yuan army invading from the front and the Demon King of the Save Lives realm appearing from behind, Wasteland Province is likely to be completely destroyed this time. Jun Lin descended at that moment, and Zhao Ling struggled to open one eye to look at him, asking, Is that you? Yi Master Peak. Jun Lin raised his hand to manipulate spiritual energy, breaking the chains that bound her and supporting her. It's me, and you are. Zhao Ling looked at him and replied, Yi Master Peak, it's me, Zhao Ling. It may be because I have cultivated for 300 years in the sun well that you did not recognize me. Jun Lin was taken aback, realizing, I can't believe it's you. No wonder I felt such a familiar sensation, I didn't expect you to have grown up this much. Zhao Ling shyly replied, you're talking nonsense. Where have I grown? Jun Lin helplessly exclaimed, hey, where do you think I'm going with this? I'm talking about age, you're even older than me now. Zhao Ling blushed and retorted, you. Jun Lin used his spiritual energy to heal her. Ling is seriously injured like this, we need to heal her quickly. The Gu clan general asked with some confusion, is this really the by Fa killing god Jun Lin they were talking about? A Gu clan member gritted his teeth in fear, wow, the pressure is truly terrifying, even more so than the king of my clan. Jun Lin coldly glanced at them and said slowly, "Next, it's time to settle the score with you scoundrels." He exerted his strength and soared up, releasing a powerful true body. "Don't you know this place is under my protection?" With Jun Lin's words, his pressure caused the Gu clan general to kneel down, unable to raise his head. "How dare you come here to do something outrageous?" The Gu clan general gritted his teeth, trembling, and managed to say, "Our clan has a king stationed here. I advise you not to cause any trouble. If you know what's good for you, surrender, otherwise, you won't escape death." Jun Lin raised his hand, gathering his strength, and sneered, "Haha, when it comes to fighting, no one in this world can match me." The Gu clan general's eyes widened, and as he uttered the word "no," Jun Lin took action. His eyes emitted a sinister spiritual energy as he declared, "Everyone listen carefully, with me here, the sky won't fall. Gu clan in Wasteland Province, die for me." This statement left the ancient clan members stunned. Li Wujie looked down and sighed, "I never expected the master to be so beloved by the people in Wasteland Province." Impressive, truly impressive. Jun Lin descended with great momentum. Yang Feng clasped his hands and spoke with concern, "Yi Senior, we also want to assist in dealing with the Gu clan, but our cultivation is limited, so I would like to ask if Senior could give us some guidance. Can we all break through cultivation?" Zhao Ling Er said excitedly, "That's right. Yi Master Peak, Ling Er has been stuck in the divine transformation realm for many years, otherwise she wouldn't have been captured by the Gu clan. Please, Yi Senior, guide us." Jun Lin's smile froze as he thought, "Damn. Do I even know what cultivation is? But these people are looking at me with such hopeful eyes, if I refuse, it would be embarrassing." "Ting, congratulations host, you have arrived at the check-in location Wasteland Province. Would you like to receive your check-in reward?" Jun Lin got annoyed and called out to the system, "So you really like to procrastinate, huh? I've been in Wasteland Province for a while now, are you still okay? And now I'm in a dilemma. What should I do?" Ting, the system just dozed off for a moment. "Host, don't be angry, you just need to claim this login reward, and the system will add the function of verbal incantation to help you handle the current situation. Consider this a small compensation." Jun Lin suppressed his anger because he had gotten a good deal, saying, "Well, that's acceptable. Check-in. Congratulations to the host for completing the check-in task. The reward is the magical talent of earthly manifestation. Earthly manifestation can make the user become extremely large, gigantic, and their abilities will be greatly enhanced." Ting, the function of verbal incantation has been activated for the host. The duration is 2 minutes, during which everything the host says will be blessed by the law of the Tao, helping everyone to gain enlightenment. Jun Lin turned away with a forced smile full of doubt about life. "You expect me to say it myself? Does everything I casually say really have an effect?" Ting, that's correct, host. You just need to say what you like. Jun Lin adjusted his attitude and began to preach to everyone. Well, in practice, there is no such thing as a plateau. When it's time to break through, you will break through. As for the specific insights into the Tao, he stroked his chin, closed his eyes as if someone was feeding him words, and said, "I can only say this. Those who understand, understand, those who don't, I won't explain further. If you understand, applaud." Everyone below fell silent, looking at him. Everyone's face turned as black as a pot, whispering, "When there is a breakthrough, there will be a breakthrough, when there is understanding, there will be understanding." Yang Feng suddenly clenched his fists excitedly as if he had grasped the truth. "I understand now, I understand. The waterway is the way of wisdom, water flows into rivers, which means the harmony of yin and yang with the secret technique. Wisdom is the way of wisdom, water is the way of heaven." Jun Lin was so shocked he froze, exclaiming, "Wow. Can it really be understood like that?" Yang Feng grasped the profound meaning within and had already broken through to the early stage of the integration realm. Zhao Ling Er was also at the early stage of the integration realm, saying, "Ye Master Peak, I understand now too." The others gradually understood and immediately broke through. Li Wujie was dumbfounded, wondering, just one short sentence helped everyone break through. No wonder he is a master. Hong Qianyi had a grim expression, coldly thinking, I always felt this guy was talking nonsense, but I have no evidence. Jun Lin coughed a few times and praised, very good, everyone has broken through now. Do you know where the main base of the Ming Yuan army is? Yang Feng clasped his hands and replied. Yi Senior, those beasts are at He Ma Ling, I will take you there. Zhao Ling Air stepped forward to propose. Yi Master Peak, I am very worried about their father, so I want to return to Wei Kingdom to check on him. Yi Jun Lin replied, all right. Then you go ahead. Everyone exerted their strength to fly after a koan in turn. We will go too. The battle that will decide the fate of Huang Kingdom is about to begin. O Daoist friends, hurry forward to assist in the battle. Everyone advanced together, saying, to be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with Yi Senior is truly a great honor. Anyone who arrives late this time will regret it for a lifetime. Wasteland Province Eastern Domain, He Ma Ling, White Bone Hall, a man grinned and commanded, follow the original plan, our army must break through the forces hiding in the Star Gate first. Currently, most of the area in Daozhou is already under control, but the Xian Tian sect is the hardest to swallow, they are still stubbornly resisting. Ba Tu Lu, have you informed our brothers yet? Ba Tu Lu replied, I have informed all 5 of our Bone Kings, they should be arriving soon. The Bone King of the Gu clan, Save Lives Realm mid-stage. Ba Jia said, well then, that's good. Although last time the Master and Master Peak of the Xian Tian sect were severely injured, they still couldn't do anything about their protective sect formation. But this time, how could they possibly stop our Gu clan? Ha ha ha. He spread his arms wide and called out loudly, second brother, third brother, fourth brother, fifth brother, sixth brother. A swirling force descended around him. You have finally arrived. In the Save Lives realm early stage, Bone King Ba Ji raised his hand in response, Big Brother has troubles, how could we not come? But I really didn't expect that in this distant Daozhou, there are still people who can give Big Brother such trouble. Ba Jia said, in this Daozhou, apart from the Xian Tian sect, it's all just a bunch of lowly people. I heard that the Xian Tian sect has a Master Peak who has killed many false immortals in the Save Lives realm, known as the Bai Fa Killing God, but he still hasn't shown up. I wonder if his strength is really as strong as the rumors say. Ba Ji took out a few powerful orbs and asked. The title of God of Death is truly delusional. But given the current situation, no matter how capable he is surely going to die, right? Ba Jia asked in surprise, your second brother, could this be the Ming Yuan Dan given by the envoy? Ba Ji clenched his fist and said, that's right, each of us takes one pill, and with that unique protective technique, we will have no rivals except for the true immortal. Ba Jia joyfully exclaimed, good, very good, let's set off now. Let's crush the Xian. Before he could finish his sentence, a large rock came crashing down. A subordinate rushed in frantically to report, King, it's a disaster. Someone from the human clan has invaded here. As soon as he finished speaking, an immense force descended, blowing them away in utter chaos. The green-clad Bone King pointed and said, don't panic, quickly set up the formation and activate the Dharma manifestation. A formation was established, gathering the Dharma manifestations of all colors, green, red, purple, and yellow. Li Wujia pointed directly and questioned, you dare to come here, insult the people of Wasteland Province, and occupy my territory, so I can also come to your home and slaughter you. Saying that, he swung his blade with immense power. All 3 of them were pushed back by the force of the strike. The blue-clad Bone King gritted his teeth and asked, is this, the aura of the Save Lives realm? Lu Wujian exclaimed, releasing his power, and all 5 of them were sent flying as he asked, could it be that you are the god of death Yi Jun Lin? Li Wujia replied, no, I am his disciple. Ba Jia was stunned in disbelief, disciple. This Yi Jun Lin, even his disciple is a false immortal of the Save Lives realm. Ba Ji huffed in anger, what great prestige you have, yet you send your disciple to deal with me. Do I not deserve any respect? Li Wujia truly looked down on them, swinging his sword again with a fiercely violent chi. With your group, I don't even need to call my master to take action. Ba Jia braced himself against the sword chi, saying, you speak without shame. Brothers, let's go together and stop him. They charged forward to form the bone-binding formation, but unexpectedly, a surge of power emerged from within the formation. The blue-clad Bone King shouted, "Quick, run!" Yang Foam led people to ambush. Take advantage of his illness and kill him. Everyone, go and wipe out this pack of beasts. The blue-clad Kot Vong was pushed back by a sword strike from a disciple. He thought angrily, damn it. After being severely injured by the false immortal, my primordial energy has been depleted. Otherwise, how could these insignificant flies touch me? Yang Feng charged forward, unleashing sword chi like a killer move, cleaving a person in two. He said, I never expected that one day I could personally kill the leader of the Gu clan in the Great Ascension realm. Done. Ba Jia gritted his teeth and looked up at Li Wujie, thinking angrily, is this just a disciple of Yi Jun Lin and already has such strength? I have 5 early-stage save lives to assist me, yet how could the opponent not be stopped? Li Wujie laughed, cheerfully saying, I told you long ago, dealing with your bunch of dogs and chickens doesn't even require my master to intervene. Ba Jia took a Ming Yuan Dan and burst forth with power, immediately retorting, you speak arrogantly. Human clan, I will make you pay for this in the future. The Ming Yuan Dan bestowed by the envoy is truly a good thing. In the blink of an eye, it caused the king to rise to the save lives stage peak. After finishing his words, he unleashed the white bones along with a stable spiritual energy. Human clan, accept your death. Li Wujie disdainfully shattered the white bones with a single sword strike. Aha, this is great, the stronger you are, the more I enjoy it. Ba Jia's eyes lit up crazily at this, it seems I still underestimated you, huh? But that's all there is to it. Gu clan, the meaning of the robe, the bone prison kill. Ba Ji confidently said, if Big Brother uses this monk technique, that guy won't be able to survive. Bones appeared from nowhere, forming a cage around Li Wujie. His eyes lit up with excitement, veins of the demon wind. He rushed in like a madman, striking with his sword to re-establish his dominance, then shouted, come on, let me hear the screams of your shattered bones. The Dharma manifestation of the dry bones lunged forward with claws, while he boasted, just the early stage of save lives, and you dare to act recklessly in front of someone like me at the save lives peak. Kneel down and negotiate for peace, and I might spare your life. Either turn into dust and join the ancestors. Li Wujie only smiled faintly after hearing this. He then descended with a sorrowful sword god, severing the hand of the dry bone Dharma manifestation. Then he unleashed another move, shattering the hand of the dry bone Dharma manifestation. Ba Jia clutched his hand, crying out in pain. Ba Ji panicked and called, elder brother. Ba Jia took out a life essence pill and said, indeed, I underestimated the power of this wind demon. But it's only up to this point. Using the life essence pill, let's set up the Yuan Gu demon suppression formation. I don't believe that you alone can defeat the 5 of us in the mid-stage of the Save Lives realm working together. The 5 skeletal kings joined forces to form the formation. Li Wujie charged forward fearlessly, while simultaneously unleashing a powerful sword strike. Behind him, a massive flame erupted, its formidable power forcing them to retreat. Hong Qianyi huffed in annoyance, spending so much effort to deal with these skeletons, you really are weak. Step aside and rest, let me deal with them. Li Wujie's eyes were filled with blood, saying, that guy in the red dress, get out of here. Dare to steal my prey. Even if it's you, I will chop it down. Ba Jia thought in fear, another disciple, and it's a save lives realm peak. Who exactly is this Yi Jun Lin? Hong Qianyi angrily asked, you. What did you just call me? Li Wujie, unafraid, emphasized each word, red dress. If you're not convinced, let's compete and see whose fire burns faster or whose blade cuts sweeter. Hong Qianye's face darkened, his eyes filled with murderous rage, good, very good, possessed by a demon, showing no respect for the elder. Speaking arrogantly, today I will clear the sect in place of my master. He then unleashed his true phoenix wings. The blazing fiery strike shot towards Li Wujie, causing a tremendous explosion that shook the area. Ba Jia laughed excitedly, Yi Jun Lin not only ignores us but also lets his disciple fight, truly a foolish arrogance. Bai Xiao Ji on Akuan's back saw this, tears welling up, crying, stop, please stop, don't fight anymore. I beg everyone not to fight anymore. Jun Lin looked down helplessly and snorted. These two originally wanted to train their skills together in the realm, so why are they fighting each other like this? Ba Ji laughed mischievously and called out, "Big brother, these two are in a civil war, their power is pouring out uncontrollably." Just in time, this is a perfect offering to form the Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation, a chance that cannot be missed. Ba Jia clenched his fists and said with an even more mischievous smile, "I had the same idea, so let's send them on their way, and let Jun Lin experience despair firsthand." He chanted, Yuan-gu 6 Ku. The Dharma manifestation appeared majestic, and the soul perception was equally powerful. The Dharma manifestation descended, Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation, save lives realm perfection. Ouyang Feng was stunned, stuttering in shock at this power. Bai Xiaoji was also extremely amazed, exclaiming, "Master, this giant is even bigger than a Kuan." Jun Lin remained calm, feeling excited deep down and said, "Interesting, very interesting, the aura after this integration is even stronger than the three-headed six-armed of the three holy girls." Hong Qianyi stopped fighting, turned around, and asked, "What is this?" The Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation laughed loudly and asked, "Are you scared?" Below the true immortal level, we, the Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation, have no rivals. This time, let's see how arrogant you are. Hong Qianyi faced the size difference but still haughtily snorted, saying, "I have encountered all kinds of opponents before. Moreover, how long can you maintain this state?" The Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation angrily attacked, "You rotten woman, die for me." Hong Qianyi quickly slipped through the gap in the attack, avoiding a strike that could crush a human. "You dodge quickly. How about this?" The Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation struck down again, thinking it had caught Hong Qianyi and boasting, "You insignificant fly, no matter how fast you fly, you can only avoid your fate of being crushed by me." Hong Qianyi angrily unleashed a fierce fiery palm, shouting, "Impudent." He darkened his face and thought, "I was once a true immortal, looking down at the swarming masses from above, and now I am being insulted as a fly by a despicable dark creature." The hand of the Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation pierced through the palm, being squeezed into its face. "It's quite warm, isn't it?" "Your house is nice too," Hong Qianyi said in surprise. "What?" Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation raised his hand and punched down, "Die for me." Hong Qianyi looked at him in fear, "This is bad." Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation pressed down harder, while Hong Qianyi struggled to resist, saying, "If the master doesn't show up soon, none of you will keep your lives." After a while, Hong Qianyi couldn't hold on any longer and fell heavily to the ground. He quickly returned to a defensive stance, thinking, "The Gu clan has a naturally strong defense, just relying on their solid bone armor can withstand various kinds of damage. If it weren't for my cultivation being several levels lower, I would have burned this pile of bones to ashes long ago." Li Wujia behind him dusted off his hands and awkwardly laughed, "Hong senior brother, what a coincidence, you're here too." Hong Qianyi turned his head, still sulking, and said, "It seems you have woken up, huh? Do you remember what you said earlier?" Li Wujia laughed awkwardly, What did I say?" "Junior brother, after sealing the demon, you don't recognize your own body. Even what his own surname is has been forgotten. Those nonsensical words shouldn't be taken seriously, don't count them as real, senior brother." He thought to himself, oh no, oh no. What kind of torn vein is this? It seems I just touched the taboo of senior brother, is it too late to run now? Li Wujia looked up at the Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation, startled, wow. What is this? This frame of bones is huge. Could it be that senior brother was just fighting this monster? Hong Qianyi smirked and asked, "Fighting?" "I was merely testing its weight, it's just a skeleton after all." Li Wujia gave a thumbs up in admiration, indeed, indeed. Senior brother's godly pressure must have surely dealt with it just now. Hong Qianyi clenched his fist and growled, "Li Wujia, shut your mouth, or I really won't care about helping master clear the sect." Li Wujia suddenly shouted, "Oh no. That monster is heading towards master, it seems it wants to attack." The Yuan-gu Dharma manifestation laughed heartily, finally, you know what a tough bone to chew on really is, right? It's also good, the defense of this giant skeleton is truly unmatched. Its strength is rare in the world. Yi, the old dog, is watching closely to see if you can still pretend to be impressive this time. Xiao He cried out, Master, it's coming over here. Bai Xiao Ji also said, it's too scary. Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation bared its teeth and looked down, saying, Yi Jun Lin, you are indeed arrogant. You are so confident that you think you can suppress us just with your 2 disciples. Now it's your turn. Yi Jun Lin raised his hand and calmly said, I know you're in a hurry, but can you please not rush? Ba Ji, seeing him leisurely exercising, was puzzled. What does this mean? Big brother, he is insulting us, he is treating us like monkeys. Yi Jun Lin sneered and asked, do you think you can fight now? Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation huffed confidently, my body can withstand heaven and earth, I can overturn the sun and moon with a flick of my hand. In my eyes, it's just the dust of someone's feet. Yi Jun Lin unleashed a powerful celestial manifestation, asking, Jia Bei, do you remember that arrogant posture of yours? Because I am waiting for you to kneel and sing the song of conquest. The celestial manifestation scoffed disdainfully, just a dry, decayed skeleton, and yet you dare to claim to be under heaven. He looked down at the celestial manifestation with great authority and said, let me tell you what truly stands tall in heaven and earth. He arrogantly asked, what's wrong? Still small. The Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation scoffed and retorted, size does not represent strength. Do you think if you grow larger, you can compare to my Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation? He said this while raising his hand to gather strength. The celestial manifestation glanced down at him and sighed, no wonder you are from the Gu clan, your mouth is quite tough. The Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation struck with one hand, and the celestial manifestation calmly blocked it with his hand before using his right hand to unleash a powerful counterattack. The Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation grimaced, thinking, that was fast. Ugh, big brother, this guy can easily block our attacks like this. Almost dislocated my arm there. I never expected this guy to have such a strong body. But just relying on brute strength, he will never be able to defeat our Dharma manifestation. The Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation glowed, radiating power. After all, this is a transcendent artifact, condensed from the hundreds of thousands of powers of the souls in Ming Yuan. A normal save lives realm perfection will not be our opponent. Heaven and earth manifestation raised its hand and called out, Shaoli, Xiaohong, look at the master here, the master will teach you a lesson this time. Li Wu Jie opened his mouth wide in anticipation. Finally, I have the chance to witness the undefeated demeanor of the master firsthand. Hong Qianyi gritted his teeth, huffing in anger. Letting him show off again. The Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation shouted angrily, Yi Jun Lin, stop being so smug. Heaven and earth manifestation declared loudly, today, I am not Yi Jun Lin, call me Yi Wen, Yi Master. The Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation swung its fist so quickly that it seemed to have 3 heads and 6 arms. He emphasized the name Yi Jun Lin even more. Don't think that just because you have some martial arts skills, you can boast about it. Heaven and earth manifestation, with a body of steel and skin of iron, just stood there letting him hit. His attitude was even more calm as he said, you called me Yi Van, didn't you? Don't you understand I'm speaking human language? But then again, it's true that you're not human at all. Ignoring the mocking tone he used, Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation was very confused and didn't understand, why can't I even land a single punch on him? Moreover, he's not fighting back, it's clear he's just toying with us. Heaven and earth manifestation raised his hand to gather strength and said, disciples, watch closely. Then, he unleashed a powerful move that sent Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation flying. In the world of martial arts, only speed cannot be broken. This guy is too weak. Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation cried out as he was knocked to the ground. He gritted his teeth and thought bitterly, it hurts so much, it really hurts. Big brother, Yi Jun Lin not only looks down on us but also uses us to train his disciples, it's such a great humiliation. We came to Wasteland Province with an important mission for our clan on our shoulders. How could we be defeated by a mere human clan? If we can't find the celestial gate, we will have no face to return and report our failure. Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation sat up once more, unleashing power outward, determined to fight to the end. Yi Jun Lin, this is all because you forced us. United in heart and bone, we offer our sacrifice. A strange whirlwind of skulls appeared. Heavenly Bone Annihilation. Li Wujia anxiously warned, Master, be careful. But the heaven and earth manifestation charged forward directly, a powerful seal raised in hand. Colorful and flowery, any gap is 100 vulnerabilities. He raised his finger in front of Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation, executing the technique. Wing Chun, inch power severing veins. The force penetrated the heavenly bone annihilation, causing Yuan Gu Dharma manifestation to disintegrate into several pieces, crying out, No, the Ming clan, the celestial gate, our mission has failed. O Yang Feng and the others looked up at the heaven and earth manifestation, continuously cheering. Yi Senior has won, we have won. Yi Senior, God pressure, Yi Senior, God pressure. If the Bone King has been destroyed, then we will take care of the remaining remnants. Kill. Heaven and earth manifestation stroked Akuan's head and sighed. Akuan, can you understand my feelings at this moment? Being invincible is indeed this lonely. Li Wujia excitedly admired, Master's divine skill, borrowing the power of swallowed, I have realized it. Hong Qianyi looked displeased and did not expect, to think it was so easy to kill that Bone King, once again letting him show off, truly makes me feel frustrated. Bai Xiaoji excitedly waved his hands and danced, Master is truly amazing. That big guy was taken down with just one move. Fourth junior brother. Li Wujia and Hong Qianyi knelt down to apologize. Master, I am truly sorry for making you lose face, and on top of that, having to ask you to help us clean up. Hong Qianyi also assured, Master, I won't fail next time. Jun Lin turned around in anger and coldly said, I tell you, among fellow disciples, fighting against each other is not good. If this gets out, it won't be pleasant. And Xiao Hong too. Even a skeleton can't solve this. In the decisive moment, it still requires Master to take action. But this is also a valuable lesson for you all. Have you learned anything? Li Wujia and Hong Qianyi awkwardly replied, Yes, disciple has learned a lot already. Hong Qianyi thought, is this skeleton really that small? All it does is brag all day, one day you will have to pay for it. Everyone climbed back onto Akuan's back. Jun Lin lay comfortably on the chair and called out, Akuan, turn around and head back to the Xian Tian sect. After being out for so long, I'm finally going home. As soon as the people in the sect saw him, they rushed out, calling loudly, Yi Junior brother. Jun Lin happily replied, Senior brothers and sisters, I'm back. Su Yunlan took his hand warmly, tears uncontrollably falling, saying, Good, it's great that you're back. As long as you're here, even if the Ming Yuan army attacks again, we won't be afraid. The child Ling heir can also be saved now. Jun Lin smiled brightly and said, There's no Ming Yuan army anymore. On the way back, I killed the Bone King. Right now, the remnants of Ming Yuan, including Yang Feng and his group, are cleaning up. As for Ling heir, she has gone home to visit her father. Su Yunlan and Zhao Dezhu both reacted with shock, sharing the same gesture and attitude. What? Yi Junior brother, is this true? But that Bone King is at the Save Lives realm. I heard that last time, after he failed to protect the sect's great formation, he even went to gather his brothers again. Zhao Dezhu asked suspiciously, has Yi Junior brother really become that strong now? Su Qianshui crossed her arms and sighed, did none of you notice that Yi Junior brother is also at the Save Lives realm? How could the Ming Yuan army be a match for Yi Junior brother? Jun Lin humbly replied, it was just a casual act. Su Yunlan high-fived him, excitedly praising, Yi Junior brother, you did great. You just returned and already brought us such great joy. This is wonderful. The threat to Xian Tian sect has finally been resolved, we won't have to worry every day anymore. Su Yunlan looked behind him and asked, are these two Yi Junior brother's disciples? Jun Lin then remembered, I forgot to introduce, this is Li Wujia, perhaps you have heard of him, and this is Xiao He. Now, my disciples, this is Master Su Yunlan of the Xian Tian sect. Li Wujia and Xiao He bowed respectfully, greetings, Master. Su Yunlan raised both hands, even more pleased, great. With you joining us, our Xian Tian sect will truly become stronger day by day. Zhao Dezhu suddenly recalled the name Li Wujia, could it be the blade demon Li Wujia? Although he has never appeared in Wasteland Province, it is said that he is quite famous in several Dao Zhou of the Eastern Domain. Li Wujie smiled awkwardly and said, I sincerely apologize, due to my youth and lack of understanding of the world, I have gained a bit of a bad reputation that has spread far. Zhao Dezhu replied amiably, it's fine, I have only heard that your sword techniques are both swift and precise, and I haven't heard anything else. Su Qianshui added, that's right, Yi junior brother has a keen eye and surely cannot be mistaken. Su Yunlan stepped aside and suggested, Yi junior brother, it has been a long time since you returned. How about we gather together and share our experiences from the past few years? Yi Jun Lin chuckled and replied, all right, then let's head back to Misty Peak together. All disciples, follow the master home. Upon arriving at Misty Peak and sitting down to reminisce, Yi Jun Lin called out, Xiao Ji, quickly bring some good tea for everyone. Xiao Hong, as the grand senior brother, take Xiao Li and Xiao He for a tour around. Bai Xiao Ji replied, just leave it to Shu Shu, master. Hong Qianyi also responded, understood, master. He thought, only knows how to assign tasks to others. Zhao Dezhu eagerly exclaimed, Yi junior brother, quickly tell us what interesting things you encountered outside this past year. Not only has your realm increased significantly, but you also took in 2 truly impressive disciples. Yi Jun Lin looked up at the sky and quickly said, if senior brother is so eager, I will share with you all about my heroic deeds. This story begins with the floating island of the Xie family. After a moment, Zhao Dezhu couldn't help but exclaim, a year has passed, and Yi junior brother has experienced truly amazing things. Your life is the dream I've always wanted. Su Yunlan tightened her grip on the teacup upon hearing the shocking news. The Xian Kong Pagoda has been destroyed, the royal palace of the Jingtu kingdom has been massacred, and they've even framed me. Who is behind this wicked scheme? Su Qianshui clenched her fist and said, that's right, this is clearly a very grand conspiracy. Yi Jun Lin took a sip of tea and pondered, the mastermind behind this incident must be closely related to the beings in Ming Yuan. It might even be a powerful figure in the Eastern Domain, like Su Yun from the Xian Kong Pagoda. Given the current situation, they are all heading towards the Celestial Gate, so the Wasteland Province is not surprising. Su Qianshui felt something was off and exclaimed, wait a minute, the Gu clan is targeting the Xian Tian sect, could it be that our Xian Tian sect also has a Celestial Gate? Yi Jun Lin replied, I suspect so too. The Celestial Gate connects all the celestial realms across the universe since ancient times. Cultivators can use this portal to reach every corner of the universe, its strategic value is truly immense. Su Yunlan slammed her hand on the table, her brows furrowed in determination. Su Yunlan, will use my life to protect the Xian Tian sect. But where is the Star Gate? Yi Jun Lin said. Considering the current situation, opening the Star Gate would be like inviting wolves into the house. At that point, a scene of continuous warfare will ensue. Su Yunlan sighed and said, that's true, the urgent matter at hand is to protect the Xian Tian sect well. In the eastern domain of Tanzhou, at the Immortal sect's forbidden area, someone landed heavily on the ground, causing chaos. Chen Xiao, the holy son of the Immortal sect, at the mid-stage of the Save Lives realm, had several other disciples say, welcome, holy son, to make your appearance. Chen Xiao gathered spiritual energy and arrogantly spoke, Hong Qianyi, and you too, Yi Jun Lin. Your cultivation is merely at the minor Great Ascension realm, standing before me now is no different from flies and ants. He clenched his fist menacingly and declared, Chen Xiao will be the man who laughs last. He raised his hand and asked, where is Giant Sun? Why hasn't he come to meet me yet? I could use our previous master-disciple relationship to help him break through to the Save Lives realm and reach the false immortal realm. One disciple replied, reporting to the Holy Sun, shortly after your seclusion, Giant Sun broke through to the Save Lives realm. To become a true false immortal. It's just that he. Chen Xiao raised his hands and asked in surprise. Just what? After all, I am his disciple, and now that I have successfully exited, he didn't even bother to congratulate me. The disciple hesitated. It's this. He sweated and said, he couldn't come because he has been killed. Chen Xiao asked in shock, what? Killed? Who did it? The disciple lowered his head and stuttered. It was, it was that guy from the Xian sect. Jun Lin, Chen Xiao shouted angrily, damn it, he killed my father, and now he has also killed my master. A person like this must be eliminated, otherwise, it will be hard to rid myself of this hatred. The disciple hurriedly advised, Holy Son, please don't be too agitated. Jun Lin has likely reached a level that you cannot handle. Chen Xiao unleashed his immense power, snorting coldly in disdain, why should I boost his morale while lowering my own prestige? You all know how my cultivation as the Holy Son is. Even if that Jun Lin is at the late stage of Save Lives realm, the Holy Son would still dare to kill for you to see. Moreover, it hasn't been long, he is at most at the early stage of Save Lives. A disciple shielding his face retorted, that Jun Lin is an old monster who likes to hide his true strength. He is not at the early stage of Save Lives realm, nor at the late stage, but at the perfection stage of Save Lives realm. Chen Xiao was taken aback. What? No, it can't be true. He asked in disbelief, does he really have cultivation at Save Lives realm perfection? No way, I don't believe it, absolutely don't believe it. The disciple continued, not long ago, Jun Lin destroyed the Xian Kong Pagoda, and the 3 saints of Xian Kong Pagoda were all at Save Lives perfection. Jun Lin's cultivation has long surpassed that. Holy Son, please do not seek death. Chen Xiao gritted his teeth and asked, surpassed? He clenched his fists, his teeth grinding, repeating the phrase, surpassed, surpassed. Then he spat blood and couldn't even stand. The disciple hurriedly supported him. Holy Son, you must lift your spirits. Although your cultivation is not as strong as Jun Lin's right now, there is a once-in-a-thousand-years opportunity available now. It can help the Holy Son advance quickly and reverse the situation. Chen Xiao frowned as he listened to the other person continue, the Holy Son has been in seclusion for a long time, but he is unaware that a great war is about to break out. The current situation is like this. After hearing this, Chen Xiao calmed down, so this is how the Eastern Domain has become. It seems we need to prepare early to resist the invasion of the Ming Yuan beings. The disciple beside him kept flattering, Holy Son, with your strength, you will surely shine brilliantly in the battle against the Ming Yuan. When your reputation reaches its peak, the position of Master of the Immortal sect will undoubtedly be yours, right? At that time, all resources will be under your control. With your extraordinary talent, becoming a true immortal will be just within reach. Chen Xiao was tempted by those words, releasing spiritual energy and laughing grimly, that's right, becoming an immortal, as long as I can become an immortal, I will take revenge and settle scores. As long as I can become an immortal, I will stand above everyone else. He unleashed his formidable power, shouting Jun Lin's name, you just wait for me. After Chen Xiao exits, relying on the power of the Immortal sect, he officially took on the role of Commander-in-Chief of the Righteous Alliance. The beings of Ming Yuan were terrified upon hearing the news. In the following months, Chen Xiao led the alliance, continuing to other Dao Zhou to eliminate the trouble-causing beings of Ming Yuan. Relying on his mid-level cultivation and the explosive combat power of the solar celestial body, he won every battle, achieving victory after victory. He rescued countless large and small areas that had been occupied, causing many beings of Ming Yuan to tremble in fear upon hearing the news. Chen Zhao's reputation soared, becoming the center of attention for everyone. Gradually, countless cultivators praised Chen Zhao's achievements, and he slowly became the leader of the righteous path for the younger generation. Eastern Domain, Wasteland Province, Xian sect, Piao Miao Peak. Jun Lin said with a sound of agreement, comfortable. Li Wujie stood not far opposite, reporting, Master, I brought the latest newspaper from the Cultivating Immortals world. Do you want me to read it for you? Hong Qianyi behind him felt annoyed, thinking, it's as if he has no hands, he has to be fed everything. Jun Lin lazily asked while chewing. Is it really news about that guy again? Recently, it's all been about him, he must have bribed the newspaper. Li Wujie sighed as he looked at the newspaper. Master truly calculates like a god. Chen Xiao in Nanzhou has repelled the demon clan's army, rescuing countless enslaved people. He then declared he would continue north to assist Gongzhou, which has recently been shrouded in darkness. Jun Lin asked in surprise, Gongzhou. Isn't that where the Wendao sect of Miao Yi is located? What happened there? Li Wujie frowned and said, according to the news in the paper, the three major races of Ming Yuan skilled in assassination, Shadow Clan, Dark Clan, and Night Clan, have joined forces to invade Gongzhou not long ago. Many strong realm lives have already been lost. Master Wendao's sect in Zizai has been injured, and the situation is extremely serious. Jun Lin sat up abruptly and asked, is it really that serious? Is this news accurate? Li Wujie replied, Master, I have also investigated further in other places. Gongzhou has indeed fallen into crisis. Ding, congratulations host for activating the attendance mission. Please go to the Wendao sect in Gongzhou to check in. After a successful roll call, Thuong Yuyan Kim will be upgraded ahead of schedule to the immortal weapon level. Jun Lin smiled excitedly, alright, this reward is exactly what I wanted. With the immortal weapon, won't it be as easy to kill in the save lives realm as killing a chicken? He stood up, boldly calling his disciples, get ready to accompany Master to Wendao's sect to help the people. Bai Xiaoji and Li Wujie eagerly responded, yes, Master, for the sake of righteousness. Meanwhile, Hong Qianyi felt puzzled, watching him and thinking, this guy usually talks nonsense, since when did he become so insightful? Did he take the wrong medicine? Or is he paying attention to that girl? Akuan, let's go. Su Yunlan turned and asked, is Yi junior brother going out again? This time bringing back real enlightenment tea is truly miraculous. I didn't expect it would help everyone break through to the save lives realm. Su Qian Shui happily said, thanks to Yi junior brother, Xian Tian sect is getting better and better. In the eastern domain, Gongzhou, Wendao sect. The master of Wendao sect, and Zizai, huffed in annoyance, now your wings are stiff. Are you really not going to listen to your father's words anymore? The more you associate with Chen Commander-in-Chief, the better it will be for you. And Miao Yi snorted coldly in rebuttal, I won't marry, I have no interest in Chen Commander-in-Chief. And Zizai turned back to advise, Miao Yi, just listen to your father. My body is injured, and I am being targeted by those foreign tribes. If something unexpected happens in the future, who will protect you? And Miao Yi covered her ears and turned away, resolutely refusing to comply, I don't need anyone to protect me. If you value that Chen Commander-in-Chief so much, why don't you just go follow him? In the future, I will burn paper for mother and tell her that you have found a new Dao partner. Hearing this, and Zizai suddenly spat blood on the spot, causing Miao Yi to panic and turn back, Father, what's wrong? And Zizai calmed his breath and stabilized his blood qi, don't worry about me, I'm fine. The poison from the Ming Yuan clan can't be completely eliminated, but it won't take my life for the time being. You should think about your own potential. Chen Commander-in-Chief is young and talented, and in the future, the position of Master of the Immortal sect will surely be his. The current situation is serious. You won't be at a disadvantage by being with him, and Miao Yi called out awkwardly, Father. An old man walked in and announced, Master, Commander-in-Chief Chen requests an audience. And Zizai raised his hand and said, quickly invite Commander-in-Chief Chen in here. And Miao Yi thought irritably, it really has to be at this moment. Chen Xiao and several others entered the Wendao sect, cheerfully greeting, and Master, just now I discussed countermeasures with the elders of your sect. As long as I am here, those foreign tribes that invade won't be able to touch a hair on you. And Zizai smiled broadly, his eyes crinkling, and said, I truly apologize for bothering you, Commander-in-Chief Chen. We at Wendao sect are really very grateful. Chen Xiao extended his hand, asking warmly, by the way, are you still feeling well? If you're not better, I'll go to the Immortal sect later to get some medicinal herbs to treat your injuries and detoxify you. And Zizai continued to smile and said, that would be too much trouble. Chen Xiao's attitude shifted slightly as he replied, it's nothing, just a little help. He scoffed coldly, thinking to himself, I'm just saying it for formality, and you actually believe it? And Zizai gestured towards Miao Yi, conveniently introducing her. Then thank you very much, Chen Commander-in-Chief. That's right, this is my daughter. Miao Yi, she greatly admires Chen Commander-in-Chief. I wonder if Chen Commander-in-Chief has time to tell my daughter about your heroic achievements. And Miao Yi bowed her head in embarrassment, while Chen Xiao winked in agreement. If Lady An is interested, then I must tell the story in detail. And Zizai immediately turned around, not wanting to disturb. That's good, I just remembered I have something to do, so I'll take my leave. You two can chat slowly. And Miao Yi looked at him in surprise and called out, Father. Chen Xiao leisurely called out, and Master, please take care. The atmosphere became awkward and hard to describe. Deep down, Chen Xiao was smugly thinking, come here, come flatter me. As long as you serve me comfortably, I will be willing to lend a hand to save you. Right now, the only one who can save your and family is me, Chen Xiao. Seeing in Miao Yi still turning her back, he felt a bit annoyed and thought, what does this woman mean? Does she want to play hard to get with me? And Master clearly wants to offer her to me. And yet you still pretend to be reserved. He crossed his arms and had to speak up first. And lady, it seems you are very interested in flowers and plants. In the future, I will collect all kinds of rare flowers from around the world and personally bring them to you as gifts. What do you think? And Miao Yi replied with a simple, oh. Chen Xiao gritted his teeth, feeling very annoyed, but continued to chatter incessantly. Isn't Lady not happy? You can speak up, I am willing to help you relieve your worries and share your burdens. Haha, and Lady is really interesting. How about we take a stroll? I came to your esteemed clan in a hurry and haven't had the chance to enjoy the scenery properly. And Miao Yi plucked a flower branch and merely responded with another, oh, out of courtesy, which made Chen Xiao so angry that it was hard to keep his composure. Oh, what's wrong with you? Is that all you can say? Wherever I go, I am the center of attention, and beautiful women throw themselves into my arms. What are you pretending for? At that moment, a koan flew over, carried by a strong wind. And Miao Yi immediately turned her head to look up and said, it's him. He's here. Chen Xiao also turned his head in annoyance, thinking, why is this happening? Why is there a demon king from the Wendao sect coming to attack? Could it be that the Mingyuan clan is coming again? Master Fan De Zheng of the Wendao sect asked anxiously. Master, marrying the lady off to an outsider like that, isn't it too cruel? And Zizai stroked his beard in contemplation. Chen Xiao is still young but has already achieved such great accomplishments, it's rare in the eastern domain to find anyone comparable. What's wrong with entrusting Miao Yi to him? At that moment, a disciple rushed in to report, Master, a demon king is approaching us. And Zizai asked in shock, what? A demon king? Let me go see. The formation was activated, and the ship outside was cautious of a koan above. And Zizai and Fan De Zheng both expressed their astonishment, saying, is this koan Peng? It's him, why is he here? And Zizai looked at him and asked, do you recognize this demonic object? Fan De Zheng replied with a somewhat helpless expression, recognize it? It's the mount of Jun Lin, elder of Piao Miao Peak from the Xian Tian sect. And Zizai was shocked and exclaimed loudly, Jun Lin has come to visit your sect. The disciples below were also wide-eyed in fear upon hearing this, Jun Lin. Isn't it the evil one who destroyed the Xian Kong pagoda and bloodily cleansed the Jing-Tu kingdom? What is this killing god's intention in suddenly visiting the Wendao sect? And Zizai anxiously turned his head and waved his hand, instructing, do not be disrespectful, quickly remove the mountain protection formation to let Yi Daoist friend enter for a conversation. The great mountain protection formation was opened, and Jun Lin's group entered inside. As soon as Miao Yi saw him, she flew up happily and called out, Yi young master. This left An Zizai in shock, stammering, Miao Yi. Jun Lin also calmly greeted, and lady, we meet again. And Miao Yi eagerly asked him, Yi young master, did you come to help us because you heard that the Wendao sect was in trouble? Or did you come specifically to see me? And Zizai couldn't believe his eyes, saying, does Miao Yi have feelings for Yi young master? Jun Lin awkwardly cleared his throat a few times, both reasons. He thought, of course, the most important reason is the third one. Is the system going to reward me? Shouldn't the rewards be given out now? The phone number you just called is currently turned off. Jun Lin's expression immediately darkened as he glanced sideways behind him. Humph, asleep again. Lately, this guy has been delaying the reward distribution over and over. I really have to sit down and have a serious talk with him. And Miao Yi shyly held her cheek, murmuring, Thank you, ye young master. And Zi Zai, stunned by her demeanor, asked blankly, Fan elder, is this still my daughter? Fan Dezheng found it even harder to speak upon hearing that. Master, can't you tell? The young lady already has someone in her heart. A resentful voice suddenly rang out. Yi Jun Lin. He turned around to see Chen Xiao had already unleashed his power. Clenching his fists in fury, Chen Xiao demanded, You bear the title of God Slayer, shaking the eastern domain with your name. The Xian Kong Pagoda, the Jing Tu Kingdom, those bloody massacres still have yet to be explained. And now Zhou is being ravaged by the 3 great Ming Yuan clans, the people are suffering. Tell me, this time you've come to Wendao sect, is it truly to aid us, or merely to fish in troubled waters?